Y'all stop trusting these men. They will even lie about having a job for 15 years. Look at this, y'all. This was in the New York Times. It's unbelievable. I would be so much more pissed about this than any affair. Okay, so this dude is like a 44-year-old man. He's been with this woman for 15 years, married for 10. He has, okay, there's so many unbelievable things about this. First of all, he gets a monthly income of $25,000. Monthly, y'all. And guess what? He never told his wife about it. He's like, when we first met, I said I worked as a consultant. And his wife, why would she question that? I mean, now we know that you gotta question men. You gotta ask them a lot of questions because they love to lie through omission. But she was probably like, okay, cool. Well, I'm a doctor because she's a doctor. Apparently, she loves her work. She works long hours and doesn't like to discuss work when she's not at the job because she works so much. Over the years, I've repeatedly assured my spouse that they don't need to work, as my income is secure and stable. But she's passionate about her career and has chosen to continue to work. Bro, she also didn't know that you were lying about being loaded, but also good for her for keep working, right? She's doing what she wants to do. And then he tries to justify how he actually works. He's like, I actively serve on various boards. What does that even mean, dude? Like, you don't do anything. But I've never held a full-time job and don't plan to. Our lifestyle, listen to this. Our lifestyle is comfortably upper middle class, and I'm content with it. You are not middle class. That dude makes more in 1 month than like so many people make in a year. Like, I know this is New York, okay, but this is just his allowance. This is his little monthly allowance he gets for literally doing nothing. My dilemma is whether I should reveal the truth about my trust fund to my spouse. Oh my God, y'all, you gotta sign prenups. This is a business contract, y'all. Stop looking at marriage as romantic love. That's not what it is. It includes that, but it's a business. It's like, my family members have always advised against disclosing our financial situation, of course, but the weight of this secret is becoming difficult to bear. Oh, poor guy. Poor little rich boy. So the guy who writes this column is like, okay, bro, like, I get it that like it's weird to bring this up on your first date. But you have a massive trust fund and are taking care of the rest of your life and have never worked and never will. Okay, maybe not the first date, but like, you should have talked about this. And then they're like, don't wait any longer, dude. But also, like, you should really prepare yourself. And also, bro, like, your spouse will have a good reason to wonder, like, what else have you been hiding? Why didn't you feel like you could trust them with this information? Like, did you think she was a gold digger? Like, the fact, God. And then they're like maybe you know, you should probably see a couples counselor to deal with this. Like, I don't even know if that man has kids. If she's working her butt off and they have kids, how much you want to bet he's not doing anything with the kids either? He's serving on his board. Y'all, men will lie about so many things, and their finances is a big thing they lie about. Not just in terms of like hiding money and not telling you about things, but also they won't tell you about their debt. I have a friend who just found out recently that her husband, he did not disclose this before they got married, has owes the IRS $100,000, or like more than $100,000, and he just never dealt with it. But he forgot to mention that before they got married. Do your research, y'all. Marriage is one of the most consequential things you'll ever do. The risk of you getting completely screwed by marrying a man are huge. Do your research, have hard conversations, talk about finances, look at stuff. And even still, no matter what you do, you could also find out you've been lied to about everything. This man has literally been, for 15 years, has been sitting on his butt, twiddling his thumbs, doing nothing, while his wife works really hard and lying about having a job. And then writes into the New York Times, is like, hey, I've got this little secret. Do you think I should tell her? Like, he doesn't even realize what a big deal this is. He doesn't even see how wrong it is. He's like, oh, the burden of the secret. Ugh. Bro, stop thinking about marriage as romance, love, all that stuff. Yeah, like, that's part of it. This is your business partner for life. Do you want to go into a business with a liar? Do you want to go start a business with someone where you don't have hard conversations about money? Because that is where you are putting yourself in a position to get screwed. And hopefully by now we know you can't trust these men. Do your research and do all the paperwork you need to protect yourself, especially if these men make less than you and end up wanting to knock you up, because they will take everything, as we've seen with So many famous women.